Good morning, everyone. My name is Satya. I'm from CSC Data Science Section A. My topic is about necessity of three-point starter and its working. Three-point starter. A three-point starter is a device that helps in starting and running of a DC shunt motor or compound wound DC motor. Now the question is why these types of DC motors requires a assistance of a starter in the first place. Well, it's due to the presence of back EMF, which plays a critical role in governing the operation of the motor. The back EMF develops as the motor armature starts to rotate in the presence of magnetic field by generating action and counters the supply voltage. Hence, the back EMF at the starting of the motor is zero, but it develops gradually as the motor gathers speed. The three-point starter consists of four resistors, an armature, and a conductor, where armature and conductor are connected in parallel to the resistors, and the armature reading is shown on the right side where the current reading is shown. Necessity of three-point starter. Construction wise, a starter is a variable resistance integrated into the number of sections as shown in the figure beside. The contact points of these sections are called studs and are shown separately as of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 run. Other than that, there are three main points referred to as L, line terminal, armature terminal, F, field terminal, where line terminal is connected to the positive of supply and armature terminal is connected to the armature winding, and F terminal which is connected to the field winding. And from there it gets the name three-point starter. Now studying the construction of three-point starter in further detail reveals that the point L is connected to an electromagnetic called overload release as shown in the figure. The other end of OLR is connected to the lower end of conducting lever of starter handle where spring is connected attached to it, and the starter handle also contains a soft iron piece housed on it. This handle is free to move to the other side run against the force of the spring. The spring brings back the handle to its original off position under the influence of its own force. Another parallel path is derived from the stud 1 given to another electromagnetic called no volt coil, which is further connected to terminal F. The starting resistance at starting is entirely in the series with the armature. The OLR and NVC act as the two protecting device of the starter. Working of the three-point starter. Having studied its construction, let us now go into the working of the three-point starter. To start with, the handle is in the off position when the supply to the DC motor is switched on. Then handle is slowly moved against the spring force to make contact with stud 1. At this point, field winding of the shunt or the compound motor gets supplied through the parallel path provided to starting the resistance through no voltage coil, while entire starting resistance comes in series with the armature. The high starting armature current thus gets limited as the current equation and the stage becomes IA equals to E by RA plus RST. As the handle is moved further, it goes on making contact with studs 2, 3, 4, etc., thus gradually cutting off the series resistance from the armature circuit as the motor gathers speed. Finally, when the starter handle is in run position, the entire starting resistance is eliminated and the motor runs with the normal speed. This is because back EMF is developed constantly with speed to counter the supply voltage and reduce the armature current. So the external electrical resistance is not required anymore and is removed from the optimum operation. The handle is moved manually from off to run position with the development of speed. Now the obvious question is, once the handle is taken to the run position, how it is supposed to stay there as long as the motor is running? To find the answer to this question, let us look into the working of no voltage coil. Thank you.